Hello viewers, I'm back. Yes, no. Um, uh, so I'm back. I've been away for a month because I was doing art. And executive function difficulties meant I kept not being in the right moment to film videos, or things, the conditions weren't right for film or videos, so because of executive function stuff and because I wanted to draw pictures. So I'm back for 2019. So in this video, because in general there's a lot of condoing for my house, and my house is a complete mess, and I have a load of Marvel figures basically, as you've probably seen from the thumbnail, and a cheeky little DC figure, and I've accumulated these over 2018. So let's get opening them. So the cheeky little DC first, I'll show you. We'll do a conveyor belt. So we have Bruce Wayne, Rise of the Villains Bruce Wayne, and he comes with a bookcase. And so this isn't really a professional action figure review. It's just, let's get everybody what the box is, so we can chuck out the boxes and save the figures and tidy them up properly. So here's all this stuff about Bruce Wayne. It's young Master Bruce. There we have young Peter Parker with lots of spare hands, and I'm going to have two pots with little hands in. Then we have Spider-Man with his hood on and his hoodie before he got his proper Spider-Man outfit. We have Rocket Raccoon and Groot. There we have two Shuri figures. We have this one and this one. An impulse purchased Captain America. A Spider-Man noir figure. A Deadpool key fig. And Drax and little baby Groot figures. So let's get all these out of their boxes and see you in a bit. But well, how have I been? I've been doing lots of art and reading a book, because basically it was like a big book with art and reading books. So yeah, everybody's out of the box. That was about nearly an hour of take that and unboxing. So everybody's out of the box. What else did? Well, I'm showing you the cap. Well, I'm showing the figures. What else did I do? I read the Marvel and DC year by year books. I alternated between Marvel. I read a year of DC, then I read that year in the Marvel book, and that year in the DC book, and then that year in the Marvel book. So I built up my muscles because them books are heavy. And then I got addicted to another series of books, which is Paul Freeman books. They're excellent photography books of male nudes, full frontal, tackle everything, and they're beautiful books. so they inspire me to do more gay romance drawings, and they help inspire, and they're very inspiring for more drawings I can do for Thor and Hulk. So I love the books, and they've got very unfazed by penises. So because it's like, whoa, there, right in the books. But they're beautiful photographs, beautifully done, and the natural guys, proper hair, body hair, all rugged lads in the books. I've got 3 so far. I can't show them on camera because the photographer who does the photographs, he says it's not fair to the lads who've posed for the photographs for it to be all over the internet. So I won't be. I've also been sorting out my books, so my bookshelf is going, try to get my bookshelf to be more useful. So there will be a bookshelf tour. And what else have I been doing? So yeah, I went to I said, oh, I'm going to go to the cinema every week in 2019. Well, that didn't really work. But before Saturday before New Year's, I went to see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which was awesome movie. I'm so excited it's got Oscar nomination and it won the Golden Globe. So I did a drawing of my spider-sona, which is includes a helmet and elbow pads and knee pads because I have dyspraxia, and I think I'd fall off things a lot before I learned to use my spider powers. So here's the picture I did of my spider-sona. So yeah, but I'll get to that bit when we look at the Spider-Man noir figure. So there's Captain America, and he can do the splits like that. Hello, love. I'm Steve Rogers. Alright, me duck. I'm Steve Rogers. He can't bend his knee. I can't bend my knees, love. It's not really much good for when I see Thanos, is he? So the trailer for Avengers Endgame, the first trailer came out, and I saw Thor, and I wanted to do a picture of Thor because he was like. So I wanted to cheer him up, so I decided to draw a picture of Thor with Bruce Banner attempting to cheer him up, but they kind of both crying. So here's that picture. So anyway, this Captain America, I picked him up in the supermarket one time because I quite like the face on him. So here's the cap, yeah, and I'm pretty sure he didn't come with any accessories, but cap. He's not my favourite character really. He's alright, but he's not my favourite. But I thought it's interesting that in the Avengers, that Super Bowl 30-second clip thing, he's in group therapy. I thought, oh, and so the next figure is little Bruce Wayne. He's got a vitamin D deficiency, and he's in his suit. I quite like the Gotham TVs, but I watched series 1 of the Gotham TV series, and then I kind of lost interest. Because I guess it jumped around the schedules a bit, and I lost interest, but it was alright for a bit. But this is David Mazouz as Bruce Wayne. I thought he was a good actor, and I liked Sean Pertwee as Alfred. I thought it was cool. And so this is Bruce Wayne with his suit on. And then he comes with spare hands. So I film in here because of the acoustics, but I've also got like a billion skylights, so kind of bleaches the lighting, so it's a trade-off. So I've got these pots so you can put all the hands in the pots. These little pots of hands. What I really like is he comes with a bookcase. I assume this is the bookcase, like one of the gadgety bookcases to go to the secret door bookcase. There's a hook here so you can hang upside down. I just realised he's Batman. So you can hang upside down like a bat. Ah, I just realised that. So this is so cool. I love furniture pieces like this. I did just have the Buffy library set, but and I'm annoyed because I get pressured to have a perfect house, a perfectly clean and organised house, and it was on top of my bookcases, the Buffy library set, and then I got rid of it, I think, and it was annoying because I'd bought it for £5. It's like, why? Because even if you're not into Buffy anymore, it's a library. Because sometimes when I'm tidying my house, I started to realise that sometimes when I'm tidying my house, I'm like really angry and said, no, you're not having that, I'm not having that, I'm not having that, we're not having that. And then a few months later, I'll be like, I wish I hadn't got rid of that. So I'm trying to take it slower this time, but there's constant pressure to have my house sparkling clean and spotless and to not actually live in the house. Like, to pressure to have, oh, we've got to have a sparkling clean place, a sparkling organised place, and if anything's slightest bit out of place, we've got to overstress. So I get really angry and start chucking everything out, so I'm trying to go slower. But yeah, I've been doing my bookcases, so it's looking a bit more like this and not the mess it was. So this is the Bruce Wayne. Don't forget your hands there. So that's a cool figure. And then we've got this Tom Holland Spider-Man figure. I think Tom Holland is probably my favourite Spider-Man. He's the best Spider-Man. But I have to say, now I've seen Into the Spider-Verse, I don't think the live-action Spider-Man films are that exciting. So there is a Jake Gyllenhaal character now. Jake Gyllenhaal's playing one of the bad guys, so there'll be a Jake Gyllenhaal action figure, so I'm kind of excited about that. I like his arse in this suit. His arse looks amazing in this suit. This is a cool figure. A lot of these figures have the holes in the heels, but on this set he comes with a rooftop, but I can't see anywhere where you can actually plug his feet into it, so just have to like, whoop. And he comes with loads of hands. I'm not going to actually start switching hands and things on this video, because this is just a let's look at the action figures so we can tidy up my house and chat video to like my beret is. So yeah, but it comes with loads of hands and a rooftop, so this is cool. I like accessories, and I like tiny accessories. Anything that's tiny accessory is amazing, because then I can put it with more tiny accessories, and then a figure can swap tiny accessories with another figure, which is awesome. And this is cool. Kind of looks like there's fingerprints from the artists on his suit. I don't know if that's how it's made and then they cast it, but here it kind of looks like the artist has like moulded it and left their fingerprints on the suit. So that's interesting texture. I don't know if they make it with clay first or something, but put it in a mold. I don't know how these figures are made. So to any Marvel or DC fans, like, I don't really know. I'm trying to learn a lot more about Marvel and DC. So don't slag me off for not knowing stuff or just being an annoying newbie fan. But this is cool. I really like the texturing on this suit, and I really like the contouring on his bottom. That you can see his bottom dimples. I think that's my favourite bit so far of opening these figures, is seeing those bottom dimples. They made me so. I just really like. You don't see that kind of detail on action figures. Well, it's so cute. I love that. I love it. I'm just enamoured by those bottom dimples. So we also have this other Spider-Man, and this is Peter Parker, Tom Holland's Peter Parker, when he's in his home constructed suit, and he's got his big socks on, which is really cute, and his sweatpants and his hoodie, and his like homemade outfit. This is really cute. I do think his looks a bit odd. What I did what I did see at 1 year at when it was still Andrew Garfield, and they showed toy videos from SDCC, and there was a one where Andrew Garfield's wearing a hoodie, and it looked like a really cool figure, and I never found that one. It was annoying. So, what else have I been doing this month? I have been drawing. So, drawing a lot. What did he read? Oh, I've been rewatching Being Human. I really like it because I love Mitchell, and Being Human is one of the places I used to go to a lot in my dreams. So I've been rewatching Being Human because it's on Netflix. What else did I watch? There was something on Netflix that I watched that documentary about the Fire Festival on Netflix too. Something on Netflix. I swear there was something I was watching on Netflix. Was that before Christmas or after Christmas? I don't remember now. Is there something on Netflix I was into? But yeah, I've also been working on my tiny sketchbook project, and I did actually film that for YouTube, which I'll put up today. Well, I'll put up when this video goes up. And it's tiny sketchbook and a tiny portrait of some of my favourite characters. So this one's cool. It's not as cool as the actual suit one because you can't see his bottom dimples. But yay, I think this is a bit weird. But I think it's funny. So then we've got my Shuri action figure. I mainly got this. I haven't actually got around to watching it yet, because I don't know why I haven't got around to watching it yet. It's probably because you have to. I don't think it's free to view on Netflix yet, but I think you still have to pay for it on Amazon, I think. So I probably will get around to watching it at some point. But this is Shuri, and I mainly got this because I love the actress Letitia Wright, and she was in Doctor Who, and what I really liked is when she was in Russell T Davies's Banana and Cucumber show. I thought she was really good in that, and I just really like the actress. So this is a really cool figure because it's got this suit on, And then this doll, from Disney, is really cool because it's basically the doll version of the same outfit kind of thing, and she's got the gauntlets on, and they look like panthers off, and that's cool. I can't really say much about the figure because I haven't actually watched the movie yet, so but this is the doll from Disney. This fabric is so nice, and it's got a fabric suit on and plastic boots, and it's got this metal connecting piece that she is wearing this on, and he's got braided hair, and this collar, and the zip is actually a working zip. It's I think this is the only doll that I've got that has a working zip on their clothing. I think that detail is amazing, so cool. I just love the actress, I think she's awesome. So I'm really pleased they got their Oscar nomination. So cool. And then I got Drax, the Drax figure. He also comes with extra hands. So he's got 3 extra hands. So 3 extra hands and 2 knives thingies and a baby Groot. So I like I love when baby Groot was dancing. He was cool. I like Drax. I got this Drax figure because there's this. What I don't like about this Drax figure is these holsters in his boots. They're actually filled in with plastic, so you can't actually put his knives in them, which I think is a bit of an oversight, because that would have been cool if he could put his knives in those. So yeah, what I like about Drax is that people say he's like he's kind of autistic, and he says like he's funny and he's hilarious and just has a laugh the whole time, and he just blurts stuff out and it's really funny. So that's why I like Drax. Out of the Guardians of the Galaxy, he's probably my favourite. He's got really nice traction on his what's it called? Not traction. A really cool something on his shoes is real cool. And then he's got all his tattoos. What I mainly think about superhero films is that why do they have to fight all the time? My favourite bits in these superhero films when everybody's just chilling out, and to be honest, it probably won't happen, but my ideal film would be a proper romantic film between Bruce Banner, Thor and Hulk. But because I loved Thor Ragnarok, and I loved the relationship between Hulk and Thor, and how it is about how they are friends and how they like care for each other and love each other, and how he loves Bruce and also loves the Hulk, and how Thor is a bit cheeky, but they're all friends and they want to hug and help each other. That's what I love about Thor Ragnarok. And that's I read Planet Hulk, the omnibus graphic novel thing, and I read the World War Hulk. I think I preferred World War Hulk over Planet Hulk, because it was like with the other characters, and it was like how it's also about mental health with that that other guy who eventually got Bruce back. So I thought it was interesting. Just with, I know it's superhero comics, but reading through all the superhero history and stuff, it's like, why do they always have to be fighting? Why can't they just be having a laugh? So yeah, that's Drax, and then tiny baby Groot. So, because I also got the Rocket and Groot set because I wanted teenage Groot. I haven't actually got adult Groot yet, but I think he's so cool. Is that he's got his bottom lip pouty face on. I wanted the little sizes, so I think he's awesome. And I think I might have a little gaming accessory for him. I think I do. I have one from, if I were to take it off my Monsters Inc. boy doll, Monsters Inc. Monster High boy dolls, then there's a little handheld you can have. So I might get that out. So yeah, and then obviously he comes with Rocket, and I'm glad he's going to be in he's in the Avengers Endgame, and he's like walking along with him. I think that's cute, and I think it's kind of cute that he's Thor's friend. So Thor and his buddy the rabbit. If it says he's a rabbit or he's a raccoon, well, he doesn't think he doesn't identify as a raccoon, so I don't know what Rocket identifies as, to be honest. And then with this set you get his big gun. I'm not really interested in the guns, but you get an Infinity Stone. I don't actually remember what this colour means or what the symbol means, I'm not sure. So then I'm nearly done now, but then I after I saw Into the Spider-Verse, I was looking in Forbidden Planet and I saw this, and then I didn't buy it, and then I came home and was like, oh, I should have bought it. So I found it somewhere else, and it's Deadpool, and he's posing with these unicorns, and I'm not actually a mega fan of Deadpool, but I love the unicorns, and they kind of remind me of they're like frosting like moulded characters in a cake. But I thought this was really cute because it's Deadpool taking a selfie of him cuddling a unicorn. So and then on the phone you can actually see the picture he's taken. So I think it's really cute. And then here's Spidey Noir. So Spider-Man Noir is my favourite character from Into the Spider-Verse. I just love the old gumshoe detective kind of vibe. That's probably why I like Phoenix Wright games, because there's in the later Phoenix Wright games there's a sort of an old gumshoe type detective. And I also like Professor Layton, but I love Spider-Man Noir. So this is this Marvel Legends figure. This isn't from the Spider-Verse range, because for some reason they haven't released one yet of Noir, but I just wanted to get the figure because whenever there's a character I really into, I find getting a solid figure of them. It's like I always want to get the figure and like read about them and stuff. So this is Spider-Man Noir, and the best bit about him Into the Spider-Verse was when you saw a little snippets of how they're doing once they got back to their own world, and you saw that he'd solved the Rubik's Cube, and it was like, Yeah, he did it, he did it. Well, I have to say, when I was watching Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man, Noah, he dives into the vortex or the portal to go back to his own home. It's like, oh my god. It's like, oh my god, I was really sad that he went home again. It's like, oh, I missed him already. Like, so he's totally my favourite. Loved him so much. And he comes with his gunny weapons, and he also comes with a lizard arm, so it's a builder figure, and you can make the lizard man creature. Probably won't do that though, because I don't think I want to get the other figures in that series, apart from maybe Punk Spider-Man. I might get Punk Spider-Man, but not really. I want to get I'm more interested in getting a Captain Marvel figure with Goose the cat. So I'm excited about Goose. A film I did go and see in 2019 is Welcome to Marwen. I'd seen the documentary Marwen Call and thought I was totally intrigued by it because I love anything on a miniature scale. So, and I went to see the film Welcome to Marwen. I really loved it, and disappointed people that it wasn't given good critical reception, but I loved it because I'm really into stuff like that. And I thought the effects, how they did it, was really good too. So I probably will get myself out of the house again at some point to watch another movie. So yeah, that's my figure unboxing. That's everybody we've looked at. So yeah, it's nice to catch up with you all. And yeah, we'll see what I've got to say in my next videos. So yay. Thank you for watching. Yay.